Well, my people, there is this thing I wanted to say. Let me use a pigeon. It's so funny. It's so funny. This thing I watched a particular video uh, on is it on YouTube or so? I can't remember, but I know I watched a particular video whereby a lady slapped a particular guy in a restaurant, or is it in a bar or somewhere like that? One of the public places slapped the guy, and the guy turned back and gave her two dirty slaps. She fell down. All the guys, the white guys that were there, they just kept mute. They didn't say anything. In fact, they were like, yes, she deserves it. For no reason. Why would you as a lady slap a guy? You understand? And they were like, she deserves it. That's what she deserves. So, but there's something I want to say in the case of Nigeria. This happened just this past Tuesday. This past Tuesday, this May. Tuesday happened to be, I think, is it 4th or 5th of May? Yeah. Some guys were just walking on the way, and a small girl of about 12, 13, or 14 years walked by their middle, passed through their middle, and they were like, why did you pass our middle? You should have followed the other side. You just came to pass through our middle. And the small girl or the little girl came back and said, I will pass there again. So when she wanted to pass, the guy now waged her, say, you will not pass here. The little girl brought out her hand, and slapped a boy of about 26 or 28 years, if I'm not wrong, and slapped him seriously. The guy was like, you slapped me? Am I your mate? The guy slapped her in return. You wouldn't believe what happened. The guys that were all around there, they came out, started fighting this guy, started holding him, beating him up and something. So, and I was like, what's happening? I rushed into their middle. I said, hey, it's okay. Leave. What happened? The little girl said the truth, that she was at fault, but she thought it was a joke. It was a joke. You slapped a guy. You said you thought it was a joke. Someone you don't know from Adam. Someone who is way more older than your elder brothers. Can you slap your elder brother? Can you do that? Can you slap your elder brothers at home? Can you even insult them? And you came out to slap an older guy and said you thought it was a joke. From where to where? Where did you know? In fact, these guys were beating up this guy, and I came into the scene and I was like, hey, are you guys okay? Why are you beating him up? Before you say Jack, they turned to me, and it became my own problem, and they started giving me headache or giving me fight and something. So that's what we've been facing for the past days. But believe me, why am I saying all this? Is this because Nigerians, we are fond of this saying, why? I was asking the guy, why were you beating the guy? He said, why would he slap a woman? Why would he slap a girl? But you were sitting there when the girl slapped him. Why didn't you react that, hey, small girl, why did you slap an adult? This is the foolishness that we talk sometimes about Nigerians. And all these things has got to stop. All these things has got to stop. But I bet you this case, I pray it ends well, but still ongoing. I believe after this, these guys, they will never have the opportunity to do this again. Though some of them has come to apologize when they asked the girl, and the girl said what she said. They told her you were at fault. But this particular guy who keeps fighting will never go scot-free. Thank you.